Looks like Lee's in the house. What's up, Lee?
Not much. Didn't
Okay.
know you were on live today.
Oh, yeah. I posted a few hours ago in the group.
Oh,
Didn't add everyone. You know what I did yesterday is I cooked all the blanks so that we could go a little faster that way. And I'm sorry I'm late. I was actually just preparing and I lost track of time, cutting up sandpaper and getting ready for the colors that you see on the bench right now. Marion, I see you going green like you're talking, but I don't see you. I don't hear your voice. Do you hear her, Lee?
nope. Nope.
She's got plenty of. Maybe she's not really
I do
talking.
not.
Maybe it's just background noise. Oh, Catherine's in the house.
Hello.
Nope, I'm talking to or noticing Catherine's in the house.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, and then in the chat we got Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Oh, we got 8 people there somewhere.
Hey, Catherine.
How are you? Did you want to show the steampunk? Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm making orders, so I'll.
How about that other one I turned?
What other one you turned?
I don't know. I turned another one for you. I forget what it was.
Oh, Anahimi.
Anahine. So I see somebody, Marion, I think you're trying to talk or it's just background noise, but I see your green bubble going green, but I don't hear you. Hey, Cindy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
And now.
Absolutely wonderful news. I got the pin today.
Yay. How do you like them?
I haven't used it yet.
Well, you'll have to give us a rundown after you start using it for a few hours and see how it goes.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Marion.
I'm hearing
There you
double
are,
again.
Marion.
Let me turn my TV on.
Excellent.
There you are, Marion.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So far, I love it.
Beautiful. I hear you, Catherine. I don't know what you're trying to say though.
I said
Where's the other pen?
I liked the video before it even began to stream.
How do you like? Oh, you like the video? Gotcha. That's good. We need lots of people liking it so that we can get some movement. Can we get it out or push it in?
Push it in. These are the two you did get turned yesterday.
So okay. So just as a preview before we get rolling, this is a pen that is the steampunk pen. Hopefully, I don't have it too close.
Steampunk Cat Daddy.
Steampunk Cat Daddy. This is Carrie's model. Came out really, really cool. Colors are good. You can see a little bit of that, what do they call that? Chameleon flake glitter going through there. You guys should see it in 25 or 30 seconds. And then, after that one, I've got the Onahine, which is Margaret Morales's Diamond Art Club deal. Kit. And you'll see those in a second.
Is the camera, aim the camera?
Aim the camera what?
Because that's what you're pouring. This is what it's based on.
Okay.
Tim, you got the.
There's nothing there yet. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Catherine.
Did you get my?
Not yet.
No, the blank hasn't shipped yet. Or it did ship, but it's not here yet.
Oh,
She only told me Tuesday she shipped it because of the holiday, so it should be here.
yeah.
It takes 3 or 4 days to get here, so by the end of the week.
Okay, this thing that we're looking at here is called Out of Control, and it looks like a crazy owl.
Crazy Bird.
Crazy Bird.
It's
And who's this by?
Richard Lorenz.
Richard Lorenz and his collection of crazy birds.
I had to cut customer reach out to me through the website and a request. Saw that we had done Fabiola and one that went with some of his other birds, bright orange, which maybe you'll turn today. I don't know, and if it's ready. And this she asked me to do, and a couple other people said, "Oh, I love that! I love that!" A lot of people are doing it and excited about this piece. So we are going to do a pour today for this. So this is our inspiration. So
Okay,
take
you
that
can
off the coat.
take that off now.
Yep. Now this is our inspiration for today.
And we have come up with a number of colors. Mixing and matching and all that good stuff that we're going to pour today. And we're going to do it in a new manner. Okay, so
New manner.
a new method. All right, would you, okay, this, we need 10 minutes of this. So before I mix resin, put this in the oven at 170.
Okay.
All right,
Put it on a sheet or anything?
just stick it in there. Yeah, it's good. The melting point is 275 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's well within the parameters.
Is the oven preheated or no?
The oven is probably hot, but Kevin was cooking the bread in there. Okay, so what we've got here today, and these are all the ones that I cooked in the oven. Here's 3 of the Steampunk Cat Daddy. And then we've got these dragon ones that I did for, I forget who I did those for. It might be Ann. Can't remember. Carrie keeps me straight, but
This oven is going to be too hot for quite a while. We just took it out.
open the door. So these, and Carrie will have to give us all the names of these. No, this one goes with that. So we turned this one, and I think that one is, you took my pens, babe. Gosh, she keeps rearranging everything on me.
You got me doing 4 different things.
Nope, I didn't ask you to move the blanks. So now I need, okay, so is this,
What do we do with
which one's Onahine? It's not this one.
No, they're not
Which
there.
blank is that?
They're not there.
Okay, this right here, this pen goes with this crowd here. This is that steampunk one that we mixed up. Pretty wild looking. And this is an example of what was turned on that guy there. And Onahine is coming in now. Okay, so here's Onahine, 1, 2, 3, and I turned number 4. So that was that one there. We're going to turn, let's see, Marion's here. So here's Marion's, which one's this?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's right. This is the New Year's Eve. So we're going to turn Marion's New Year's Eve because she's here. Carrie's got a couple of customers lined up. Who else do we have here? I'm looking in the chat. Okay, we got all that crowd. Let me go here. Got 11 watching. Don't know if Stacy is around. I know she liked the idea that we were going live.
I'll message her.
And then we got Marcia and Caroline. So I'm going to have all these turned before I go on my trip about a week from now. That way we get them done. And the thing that we're going to pour today, we will also heat treat that in the oven. So is the oven set to 170?
Yes, when the door's open,
That's
so
okay.
it'll cool down.
Good. Just stick it in there.
Okay, so
You can just take the mold and just stick it in there real quickly. I want to heat it up because we need to pour this and get it in the pot.
you want me to shut the door because it's too hot?
It's not too hot. Just put it in there. Leave the door open for a second. When it beeps, then you can shut the door. Okay. Got to command it here to make sure we get everything done. Got a lot to do before I leave in a week. One of the cool things I'm doing for our trays is I am routing the edges of them.
You want me to shut
So
the door? 'Cause it's
you can shut the door. Thank you, ma'am. But these bottoms here are usually very sharp because when you pour them in the mold, the top of the mold is sort of rounded and points out, so it becomes like a razor blade. So I use a little small handheld palm router, and I route the edges so it's nice and smooth, so as it's sitting on your desk or your couch or whatever, you can grab it and it's not going to cut your fingers on the bottom.
I think it's too hot
No, it's very nice as a matter of fact.
now. Oh, you got it.
Yes.
What's very nice?
Her tray. She got her
Ah, did we route her tray?
tray. I don't know.
I can't remember if I routed that one or not. I may have.
Doesn't feel dark.
Yeah.
Yep, I may have. Yep, I probably did that one. I know I routed one before this one I just showed you.
You want me to say what we're doing or what?
Nope, we're just gonna, well, these are the colors of the thing that we just
That's what I
showed.
just said.
Yeah, so that's all we gotta do, we're just gonna mix it up. Okay,
no,
let me,
You said you wanted me to tell you what some of the mixes were.
you can go ahead.
Yes, excuse me. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna move these over here.
This first one here on the left has Carolina blue and golden purple rain mixed together. So that's that. It's sort of like we tried to make a periwinkle. And then we have here, next is Shimbua orange. It's a very bright orange, almost like a pumpkin color. And then next, this is going to be the base. This is 14 karat nugget gold. And that came out almost like glitter almost, but very thick glitter. And ghost gold mixed together to give it that base. The background of that bird is like a creamy color, so we got that. And of course, we gotta have his feet in black. And then we have purple. Purple, we did an interesting thing. We took jasmine with sapphire ghost blue mixed together. So it should give it kind of shimmer. And then we have spring green, and we have just a regular brown, and then we have some of these names.
Aodami.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's the blue. It's kind of like a royal blue, very light royal blue with like a shimmer glitter to it. Because I know we all love glitter, gotta have it. And then this one is brown gold with a gold chameleon flakes, fine flakes. So that's where we're gonna get. The bird has a lot of colors, so I tried to get representation for everything. So that's what Tim is pouring.
Very good. Okay, take this here, squeeze the trigger, and it'll light up, and it'll point a little red light. When the mold gets to 150, let me know. Or let me know what it is now. That'll give me some timing as to how we're mixing this up. Okay, so we're gonna need 853 grams. So we'll just round that up to 860. By the way, one of my gurus out there that pours and does all that stuff told me that if I heated up the mold, we'll even get more movement. So that's what I'm excited for. Okay, 430. $430. 100, excellent. It's warming up. 430 and it's gonna be take to 860. 830, 853, 861. Very close. Close enough for government work.
That's my saying.
Yeah, everybody knows that saying, huh?
Everybody probably says it too.
Absolutely.
Can only say it if you work for the government.
That is correct.
My daughter does. My daughter does. Does that count?
You know, what's funny is I was in the Navy for many years and worked on nuclear weapons. So There was never close enough. It had to be exact. So we didn't live that part too much.
No, I think it's only civilians that ever really. I think their civilians are the ones that come up with it.
Supporting the military, huh? Or the government.
For the government for 35
Yeah.
years. I say
There you go. You say it and live it, right?
absolutely.
Say it and live it.
Like I said, all I've got is a daughter who's done. She was in the army and now she works for the park system.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She
Let's
lives
put
up
it
in
this
Teague,
way.
She lives up by
Temperature.
Lake Powell.
Well, you gave it to me. I thought I was
Okay.
supposed to hold it.
Cindy,
Yeah.
I went in the army, married the army, and worked for the army.
Dang. You're an army girl.
Yeah, my daughter probably. My daughter probably would have stayed longer, but she hurt her ankle, and by the time they finally did something, she had permanent damage to her ankle. So she
1:30.
she could have stayed for her full 4 years that she signed up. Couldn't have passed her physical, the next physical, so she left after 2 years.
Okay, we're good. Here you go. All right, and now to help us pour today, because there are 9 colors, I have 2 cups here. Let me get the stuff off them. One holds 5 colors, and the other one holds 4 colors. So that's going to help us pour and intermix those things together. That'll be pretty cool.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, should help us.
I had snow. I'm sending it to you tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, I don't need no snow.
Yeah, well, send it on over here to me. I'll take it. We're only, another couple of states over.
I'm only one state over from you, Cindy.
Now, we
New Mexico.
we do need the moisture for sure. But I don't want the
We
snow.
had a little rain last night.
Ooh. I mean, we're in Oklahoma, so it's pretty dry.
And my daughter actually got snow.
Cindy, it was
Yeah.
raining this morning. It is now snowing.
Wow. We had rain and it's cleared up and, well, maybe clouds coming over now, but how my front door looks dark with clouds, out my back looks sunny with clear.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Welcome to the Southwest.
That's it. That is it.
Well, the clouds coming from, I think that's the south. No. That's east, so it would be northeast. I guess they're coming from the northeast. I get confused with my directions here. I don't have my mountain that I grew up with to orient me for which way is which.
Yeah, I like the mountains to tell me where I'm at too.
Yeah, I lived Mount Baldy and Big Bear. Everybody's heard of Big Bear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lived like in the valley between Mount Baldy and Big Bear, so I always knew which way was what by where they were.
That's California, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Southern California. I lived in the L.A. San Bernardino.
Gotcha.
San Bernardino is where Baldy is.
Oh, okay.
I watch Big Bear. I watch.
Oh, hi, Lee.
Hello. I watch FOBB, which is Friends of Big Bear Lake, which is actually the Eagles webcam.
Cool.
It's the Eagle's Nest.
Okay.
So did everybody have a good time with Carrie and her live the other night?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, I did.
She had a good time, she said. She goes, that was a lot more fun than I thought. I go, yeah, just get them in there and get them engaged, and chat up. Everybody wants to.
I had to leave. Honey was feeling neglected.
Yeah.
I had to leave a little early too.
Tell him he can join me in the shop. He won't be neglected. That's it.
Tim,
Go ahead.
I had to leave the weekend chat because it got a bit too late for me to stay up. I'm sorry, it had nothing to do with
Oh,
camping.
that's okay. You come and go as you please. It's not a requirement. Stay here and have dessert at the end. It's just the time you can give and you want to participate, then you do. When you leave, you're gone.
Yes, I had to
And
leave
then you
because
just come back for the next one.
That's it.
Lee, you're slipping up.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't put your spread out today.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't.
Oh,
starving.
yeah.
Starving.
Starving.
Unfortunately, my computer needs its rest,
Uh,
and I can't go in. I can go into YouTube for maybe 10 minutes, and then it just starts glitching out on me. So,
oh,
and
you didn't get.
I don't have it set on my phone. So,
Okay, then I guess you're forgiven. We'll starve and suffer with it until you can get fixed.
All right, we're at.
I'm waiting for the damn drive. I'm waiting for the damn drive. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Now it's on. Now it's delayed.
Uh oh.
God,
If you get it from China, everything's delayed.
doesn't that figure?
And the worst part about it is, they just got delivered to the Sun City Center uh, postal, post office this morning at 10:30.
So it's close then. It's in town.
Yeah, it's in town.
Don't
But
go to the post office and demand it. They might think you're crazy or something and call the cops. So don't go postal.
no, I don't intend to.
That's good.
If it's not here by tomorrow, I may call them and say, hey, do I need to pick it up? But.
Yeah, he'll be there. It's
Yeah,
near.
and I got lucky and got my order, my pin that you guys did. I got it a day early.
Nice. Can't go wrong with that.
No,
Yeah, I was at the doctor's office.
They can't hear you, Care. Unless you got a mic.
I'm coming over to you.
Oh, okay.
Sin, I actually was at the doctor's. I'm like, let me check for, Cindy's tray and pen and see where it's at, and I can send it over to her. And it said it was being delivered today. I'm like, well, she'll like to hear that news.
yeah. Well, I've been keeping an eye on it, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I was too.
I saw this morning it said that it was here and out for delivery, and yes, yes. So then I just kept watching it.
How's the
As
pen?
soon as I saw it was delivered, I went out and got my car and went and got it.
Great, great. How is the pen?
Oh, I love it so far.
Good, good, good. As much
And
as
it's great for flipping. I absolutely love to flip it.
I know, that's
It's
fun.
nothing like my old pen. It's just like so easy.
Yeah, don't flip anybody off now.
I'll try not to.
It's code checking, so I'll have to see if I have any more purple tops, but I might have some beautiful.
Let's get every drop.
I'm
This is
still
for
fidgeting with my pen.
What you got, Lee?
this.
I said I'm still fidgeting with my pen.
Nice. And you thought we made pens. They're just fidget spinners. Fidget flippers.
Tim, I don't flip.
That's okay. To flip or not to flip? That is the question.
To flip or not to flip, that is your choice.
That's it.
But if I don't put it down, it's gonna end up slipping out of my finger and I'm gonna end up dropping it. I'm gonna be PO'd.
Especially if you break it.
Martina, du kannst nicht sehen können am Meerwald. Wow.
This ought to be an interesting pour.
I'm sure hoping. These are all pretty much empty. And Kara, I need the mold, babes. Bring the mold.
I like those. I like those. What did you call them?
They're just segmented cups.
Okay, yeah.
And I've got ones with 2, 3, 4, and 5 divisions. This happens to be a 4 and a 5 here. Carrie's going to bring me the cup. And I'm going to try something new. Just throw it right there, baby. Beautiful. Oh yeah, it's warm. Okay, let's get half of this stuff in here. We'll save some for the last. And then we will start drizzling this in. Oh, that's going to be wild. This is crazy.
How many blanks are you?
There's going to be 4 out of this one. This mold always makes about 4 molds because I get 2 knife scales out of it.
Now, are these going to somebody already?
No, ma'am. These are free reign.
Can I put a bid it? Can I put a want in for one?
Yep, just tell Carrie.
This is Out of Control by Richard Lorenz.
You don't even know how it looks yet. You're already gonna buy it out.
And it's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I did it with mine. I wanted it and bought it before I saw it poured or.
Yeah, this one.
She's psychic.
Well, I don't know if you're a Richard Lorenz fan, but this is his latest canvas, and a lot of people are in the works. There's one girl ahead of you, so she gets first pick because she asked me to make it, but I was making it anyway, so I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to put some clear back on top of this and see what happens.
Oh.
Oh, that's wild.
And I pour it heavy in a couple of spots to get the movement. And then we will, let me put that in there, take a bamboo skewer.
It's too much fun.
Oh, it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous.
Anybody been making comments in YouTube? Because I don't see them coming up.
Me neither.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I'm doing this from my phone, so I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
It looks like just Marion and I said anything in the chat.
All right, there it is. I don't know why this is sealed.
Here, put the pressure on it.
Yep.
You got that.
How many minutes we at there, babes? How many minutes we at
I'm
them?
getting
Oh,
there.
okay.
I don't have
All
your
right.
face.
That's all right. You don't have my face?
No, I don't have. Oh, that's mine. 13 minutes.
Perfect.
I can't wait to see this one because the colors will.
Let's go into the pot.
It's
Going
in
into the pressure pot. Yes, ma'am.
The pot's over to the left.
One thing I like about watching from my phone
Yes.
is I have to get up and go get something ready. And I can take
That's it. You can take us with you.
Well, the other evening
There you go.
when we were testing for, it's nice taking the whole thing and watching. I did that the other night when we were testing, and you and Christy chimed in, and it was like I was cooking dinner at the same time and talking and testing. Okay.
Boom, 65 pounds per square inch. Squeezing the air bubbles out of existence. All right, now I got to get, okay, these are all done. I've got to let these completely cure, and then they literally just peel right out. That's cool there. Let me get rid of all the extra stuff here, get myself a paper towel and wipe down my cleaning or my working area here. All right.
Marion, are you still here?
Marion's here.
I'm still here.
Good. We're
I'm
gonna.
going through my special drill stack.
Oh.
What I need to buy.
Oh my gosh.
Very good.
I bought 6. It's already done. Makes it a lot easier. I got Lucky Mac something by Jeremiah Kettner. So I'm sort of tag teaming the other one. I got mad at the drills. They were cooperating for a little while yesterday, but I've got that. And then I also have Windy by Hannah Lynn, a friend of mine.
Hello, CM Luna.
Hey guys.
I'm with Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
I may not stay long because I'm out waiting on the bus for the kiddos, but I did promise I'd try to stop in when I can.
Well, we'll be here for a few hours.
So just hop in when you can.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here. All right. Sort of cleaning up trying to get all the resin from everywhere. All right, that's trash. All right, now.
I already got them set aside for you.
Oh, okay.
5
So,
and a quarter.
number 1, Marion is 5 1/4, right?
Yep. I have her measurements.
So, first thing I do is I find the 5 1/4 blank within this. What are we doing for ends, Carrie? There's something cool happening there.
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh.
You want a baseball bat, right? Or did you want it like your Spangler pen? What's that? I couldn't hear you what you said. I'm sorry. Like the Spangler pen?
Spangler pen.
Okay. Spangler pen. Okay. So.
All right.
So is that 1 and 7/16?
1 and 7/16. So go to your inches to, or circumference to diameter.
Okay. Okay, so
Watch this. Hey Siri, what's the diameter if the circumference is 1 and 7/16 inches?
I found this on the web.
Oh,
yeah,
she didn't do the math for me.
I tried that.
Stinker.
I know. So what is the circumference?
So you need decimals. So what is point? So 0.625 is a 16th. Point. Oops.
1 and
625 times 7 equals, so 1.4375 inches. So we'll come in here and do 1.4375. It's a 0.46.
Okay, it's me. Now I know.
Okay. All right, that's a 0.46-inch diameter, which is a carry type of pen, very thin.
She wants the regular, not these. Like
She
the
wants what?
Spangler. She wants it like the Spangler.
Yeah, the pointy one there. Okay.
For both.
All right.
And this one is vases.
For both what?
For both pens, she wants it like that.
What's the other pen? Oh, that one there. What's this?
That's going to be style vases. You can do whatever style, or Marion can direct the style on it.
Yeah, we'll see what this one tells us to do. Alrighty then. Okay, first thing we gotta do is gotta make the square thing round. Blower is on. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear anything right now. Alright, pretty round. Let's see, where's my measuring thing? Oh, here it is. I just realized that I am not on the correct view. There we go.
We've been trying to tell you to change this.
Well, that would be really important if I could hear you.
I tried to get it.
Let me, since Carrie's not out here much and doesn't need to monitor the chat, let me put my headphones on. All right, headphones are on my head. Let me make sure I switched that in Discord. Switch device. Okay, somebody say something, please. Nope, didn't switch yet. Let me get it switched correctly.
Nope, got switched.
All right, that should be good. Somebody say something now. Can't hear a thing. Well, that just ain't great. voice and video, headphones, work tunes, connect. Input device is my wireless. Okay, now try. Oh, I got the whole world in my hands now. All right, we're good. Okay, so now I can hear you. Next thing out of our mouth here in the ear will be, man, I can't believe it's Memorial Day already. I know. When I was at Walmart, I was already at Valentine's Day. I was always ahead of the seasons because, you know, everybody used to ask me, why are the Christmas trees out and the Christmas stuff in the garden center on August? And I said, well, what happens is it takes most people about 5 solid paydays to get ready for Christmas. And I mean, that's the reason. So the seasons of the decorations at Walmart, except for the Christmas trees and all that kind of stuff that goes in, is decorate the outside, decorate the inside, wrap the gifts. Those are the 3 seasons of retail for Christmas. Because you'll see that all the Christmas tree stuff, you know, pretty much about the 15th of December is all gone. Nothing left but scraps. Because they can't store it anywhere, so it has to be sold off. Then they mark it down. Someone will buy it. Yep, it's all about movement of product. You don't want to store it because now that's just money wrapped up in products that's stored. And the buyers at the home office run spreadsheets to know how much has been sold, how much profit was made on that particular product, and how they can take a markdown. And the markdown means that they're going to mark it down to the point to get rid of it, but not destroy their profit margin. Well, I mean, that's what makes it go. And at Walmart, at the end of the year, they're working on, you know, 3%, which in, you know, if you're running a business, that's not a good place to be. All right, we'll see you soon. Oh, not sharing, huh? That doesn't sound too bad. Yum, yum. on the money. Yum, yum. Heck yeah. My favorite pizza, believe it or not, or taste-wise, I don't eat it much because Carrie can't stand the jalapenos, is ham, bacon, and ham, or ham and pineapple with jalapenos. Hawaiian with jalapenos. It is. Oh, that's that spicy sweet. All right, Marion, what are you thinking here on your pen? I got your ends done. Pointy with a nice bump stop to push against the drills. And now we got this middle here. You want, what's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear your full question. Oh, this is the, hey Carrie, which one is this? It's the, oh, this is the New Year's Eve one, I think. Let me get a little wet here and see what the pattern looks like. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Look at this cute little purple thing here on your fingertip. That's pretty cool. And you got this little plateau of orange and red or whatever that color is we used. Got some great action in the middle. Maybe, I'm thinking gumballs. I was thinking Mentos, but Mentos is not going to give you that undulation so you can see the depth and all the swirling. Let's go for it. How many gumballs? 2 or 3? 3. All right, that means I need 4 top parts there. It means we can go to about right there from the center. So if we do 3, that'll give me 1, 2, 3. That's 4 points. Let's find the middle again. There's the middle. Straddle that center. Marks are made. Very first New Year's Eve pen. So has anybody heard of or seen the Sphere in Las Vegas? I went to it in December. There was a trade show out there I had to attend, and then we went there for the evening. It was $100 for the show. I'm not sure the show was worth $100, but the experience was worth $100. Being in the Sphere, being around the Sphere, and all that kind of stuff. But for anyone who doesn't know, you can Google it. On YouTube or whatever, you can YouTube it, and there's a bunch of people talking about all the technology and all that stuff. But it's essentially a 366-foot ball that sits on the ground. And there's also a giant theater on the inside that holds 17,000 people. And they have a show called Postcards from the Earth that is showing in there now. I'll be there again next week. I'm just in there for one day, meeting with a client. He happens to be there for CES, and I'm out on to New York City for the National Retail Federation Show. Biggest retail show of the year. I actually don't like it. It's a lot of walking, and it's New York City. And I don't know about you guys, but New York City sucks. Especially now with all the migrant issues and stuff like that. I wonder what that's like. All right, the ends are cleaned up. I got 0.47 right now. We'll wear that down to 0.46 as we finish. And blower is off. Diaper has been applied. Oh, I gotta fill my water bottle up a little bit. Need to refill the jug now. All right, here we go. Let's do a little finishing here. Again, this is the very first New Year's Eve pen we've turned. And I would say, I've turned a couple of pens before I got to today's live, and I would say that the heat treatment method works well. Piece is gone. Right now I can't tell that it was a week old or a day old, so we'll be doing that. Yeah, once I heat treated them, they're ready to go. They don't have to sit a week, so I might be doing that from now on just to hurry them along. And I am hurrying along this time because I'm going to be gone next week for about a week. So, yeah, and it actually says on the Alumilite Clear Slow data sheet, it says full curing is 7 days at room temperature or 150 or 160 degrees, maybe 150, for 16 hours. And that's what we did. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a resin, 2-part AB, that kind of thing. And yeah, it works. Right now I can't tell that this has not been sitting a week. Of course, we are 3 or 4 days into it because this was mixed up on Christmas Eve. You are correct. New Year's Eve. Yes, ma'am. You are not confused. You are right on the money. Okay, that feels good. Ba-dum. Ooh, that feels smooth. Feeling good. Let me wipe down all the grit. And now some polish. All right, here we go stopping. First New Year's Eve pen. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. So we got some of this action here, and I don't know what causes it, but you can see it right through here, and there's a little bit in the purple on the end there, where I don't know what the reaction is for the resin, but it's cool. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I want to spin it sort of slow so it stays in focus. There's some right there at the top now. Of course, you won't know where I'm at looking at that then. But I think you'll be able to see it okay, especially where the purple is near my right hand. All right, let's go buff it up. Yeah, and different light, that shimmering effect, it's almost like a mother of pearl effect. I don't know what causes that. At the right angle, it looks way cool. Almost looks like it's lit up from the inside. All right, the polishing brought out a little bit more brilliance. I'm going to put it in an angle here and see if we can see some of that on screen. Oh, it's right there. I can see it from my angle, but I think it's an angle relativity thing. So what do you think, guys? Those are your colors. This is your pen. You know, you could definitely make that case. Okay, Marion, is your other pen also 5 1/4? Excellent. Let's get you a 5 1/4 carved out of here.
Tim, bases on that one.
What's that, babe?
Which one is that one you're doing? Majesty Magic? That's
Can't hear you.
That's to be done in bases.
Yeah, I got you, but 5 1/2, 5 1/4?
5 1/4.
Yeah, she said 5 1/4, but we can make it 5 1/2.
Yep,
So we'll do 5 1/2. That'll give you more pen.
that's fine.
Let's see.
That's just been what a cocoon lines are, so that's why I did it that way.
We doing the pointy ends again?
Rounded ends like the Spangler.
Okay.
Like mine. I didn't get a chance to print a picture of. How did it come out? Wow, that's cool.
All right. That is 5 1/2. Let's get some drill holes on the end. It's okay. All right, holes are drilled. Bushings are now being inserted. Okay, there it is. This one didn't need heat treated. We did this on the 21st of December, as you can read right on the blank. All right, here we go. Blower on. I can still hear you. Can you hear the blower at all? No? Okay. I guess it's got some good noise suppression. right. Now this one is going to be vases with the same type of ends. So we will get my ruler here. Let's find us a couple of spots here. 3/8 of an inch in on either end for the finger holes. And then this is 5.5 inch pins, that's 2 3/4 inches to the center. And then we have bases. And bases take up essentially 4 spots. So we need to put that on the center. That's a little fat there. We don't want to infringe on the finger hold area. 1, 2, I think this will go here. All right. Finger holds away. Let's see how we're doing for a finger hold. That looks like about a 1/2 inch. So we're getting close. We're 0.55, 5/100ths over a 1/2 inch. Now if you'll notice, I've got a little bit of an elevated bump on here. And this angle right here where you're going to see me pointing with the knife is a lot more steep than the point where the diamond painting tip goes. The reason is, as you're pushing down, when your fingers are in this area, you'll see me go back and forth with the knife, you want something to push against, so you don't have to grip the knife as hard. So it's not a typical smooth end, but it gives you a bit of a friction point, or a pushing point there to push those drills down into the canvas. How do I get you to pin them? Oh, do I need to do that? Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I need to pin that up there in case somebody joins. Let me come in here. Create the invoice, copy, go to the YouTubes, paste it in, go, refresh, and now I can pin it. I don't know why I can't pin it right after I do it. Let's see, who we got here in chat? We got, sorry about that. I just pinned it, everybody. Christy Bigelow, can't do discourse at the doctor's, that's cool. I think I heard that earlier, so good. All right. And it tells me to remind everybody, don't put your passwords in the chat. Okay, back to the grinding, yeah? Cutting, carving. That's okay, because that's why we went live. Alright, that should be right where we need to be. On the money there, and a tiny 100th fat there. Should be good there. Okay, now, on to the vases. Marion, do you want the bottom of the vase facing in or the bottom of the vase facing out? Okay. Fantastic. Alright, that should be the bottom of the vases there, or the depth. We can start them. Why? That's okay, right? Well, good update, I'd say. Sounds like they're on your side. am looking forward to New York pizza. I don't know if it's the water, the air, lack of garbage collection. I'm not sure, but it tastes great. Could be. I believe it. New York City water is upstate New York water, up there by the Adirondacks, where all their big lakes are that feed the city. Oh, that's true. That's where it all goes to after they're done using it, but they definitely don't source it there. That's why when you see a water main break in New York City, it gushes up out of the sewers, or out of the, whatever, the water pipes, because those water pipes are being fed from about 150 feet of elevation above the city, not the river. That's the puzzling thing. You're sitting there and the water's gushing up, and the river's lower than the city. You're like, where's that water coming from? Way upstate New York. That's why New York City's got the best water around. What's that? Oh, absolutely, because you're right up, getting up in there. You know it. Absolutely. All right, there it is, Marion. Yep, I'm all done carving now, getting ready to turn off the blower and start finishing. I think, what do we, Lee, 25, 30 seconds behind on the tube there? Yeah. And you know what's funny is I went to the YouTube studio and I said, hey, I'll just broadcast straight from here. And then it says, connect your favorite streaming software. I'm like, oh, that's OBS. Okay. That ain't working. Now, Twitch, I believe, might be a lot more on the money, timing-wise. Yes, yeah, it is a smaller community. So when I retired, about in 2021, I said, you know, I think I'm going to go be a Twitch streamer, make money that way in retirement. And I started streaming, and I was streaming a game simulation called American Truck Simulator. And under the name Pumpkin Tim, which I've since renamed to Leopard LW, of course. And I became an affiliate, which means I could get paid for streaming in a week. I had enough viewers, had enough watch time, so on and so forth, so many days, so many hours. And it's the lowest level, and it's not hard to get, so it's not like I did a huge feat. But I was making money on Twitch when I was retired, about $28, $30 a month, which I thought was pretty cool. And it could only grow from there. And then this company came along and said, hey, you want to do some of this stuff? And I said, nah, not really. I want to sit here in my house and stream Twitch stuff and play games online, and that'll be the rest of my life. And they said, well, how about this much of money? And I said, well, crap, you just brought me out of retirement. So I didn't retire long, put it that way, maybe about 4 or 5 months. And now I'm sitting at home working for this company, so it's even better than Twitch. And now we did the YouTube thing with the Leopard LW and Carrie's little business, so we're still working at home. I'm like, this is pretty cool. Not the worst of all games. No, in retirement, I'm not good at retiring. I retired once when I was 49, and I said, okay, I'm done. And I got bored and went to work for Walmart, and they kept promoting me, and I'm running a store for a while. And Amazon came along and said, hey, we want to pay you a lot of money. Will you come to our company? And I said, sure. And then after all their sign-on bonuses and stock options, all that kind of stuff ran out, I said, okay, I'm retired now, again. So I retired, then 11 years later, I retired again. And then I retired again, and 4 months later, I was working again. Retired in July, working in November. I'm not good at retiring, folks. Yeah, and you know, this is a lot more fun here. So we're now building our retirement business. So in a few years, maybe 7 or 8, when both of us say, okay, we're done now, and we'll just keep making pens and knives and that kind of stuff. And whatever else we could make on a lathe. Bottle stoppers, keychains, and all that good stuff. I'm also selling horse reins. So if anybody has any horses and needs some split reins, I've got some for sale that I made. What's that? Aw. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, they live the wild, don't they? It's like if we were to get donkeys now, we would die long before the donkeys died, and someone would have to take them over when we died. The horses, they live a long time. Ah, feels good. Did you? And you know what's funny is I've never actually ridden a horse. That sounds like fun. Okay, starting to polish now. You should see it in a short bit. Yeah, it's got a really cool blue-purple kind of vibe. A little bit of darkness over here on the right end. I agree. All right, and I'm stopping it now. You get to see it a bit. Oh, that came out nice. It's got a wispiness of purple streaming through it. It's got that light blue, whatever color Carrie calls that. I got that effect on this left end here again. I don't know what that is that makes that shimmer. Same thing with this side of the pen right here. You can probably see that as I go back and forth in a few seconds on the stream. And then this is a pretty cool down here because I got a real dark purple here, then the blue, and then that shimmery mica powder. I don't know what that is. I got to pay attention to when I'm pouring what that's doing and how it's affecting whatever causes that cool, I don't know what to call it, effervescence maybe? Okay, time for the polish, or for the buffing. Let me load up the buffer. Yeah, I really like that buffing. That really brings it out. It's a small difference, but what a difference that buffing is. Really finishes off that surface to allow all the goodness from the inside to be seen. You'll see that on screen in just a little bit. All right, that one is done. All right, Carrie, what's next? Did we have anybody join that bought a New Year's Eve or a... Where'd Discord go? Cancel that. I don't know what this view is here. Okay, yeah, I'm just looking at the crowd there. Carrie, somebody... Oh, that was an hour ago. Yeah, these are Marion's 2 pens. They were the first things we did today. One is vases and one is sort of the gumball kind of thing. They've got a .46 diameter finger grip and more of the pointy end than the baseball bat end. One in vases, which came out pretty cool. The bases are bottom to bottom there, facing outwards. Showing them on screen here in just a second. Let me ask Carrie what's next. I could just reach into the customer bin here, make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, baby, what's next?
Marsha,
What's that?
everybody else has to give any measurements or
So no measurements for anybody?
not, hold on. Some are missing measurements but have paid. Some are paid but have no measurements. So the only one I have in there is Marsha, and then you can go on to,
Oh, is that in the bucket?
yes. Then
Okay.
you turn the bird, the yellow one.
Okay, so here's Marcia. She's already got one turned, and the other one is, I think it's it's that orange one with the orange and the green in it. Cool. Let's see how long this one's going to be. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Hope she's doing okay. Oh, I hope she is, nevertheless. Hopefully she just needs a cup of sugar. All right, let's get a 5 1/4 measurement here. All right, let's do some cutting off. Alrighty, bushings in. Five 1/4. This is going to be another 0.46 inches. Artist choice for the design. That's scary. Means I got to make decisions. First, I have to call myself an artist. That's the crazy part. Okay, here we go. Gonna make a square thing round. add that art was not one of my favorite subjects in school. I like the I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh, welcome back. I was going to say I did like the mechanical crafty part of art. I just never really got the art part. What made art art and what didn't make art art. It was moving. What am I doing that? It's too low. Almost there. Ooh, that's smooth. Okay. Blow myself off here. Nothing like a little bit of air to stir things up. All right, here we go. 0.46 on the finger holes. Get the bayonet a little closer here. Magic measuring stick out. You know, Lee, I think most of the imbalance that I feel on this end, the right end of the lathe, I think it might be coming from this live end. I'm going to invest in a higher quality live end. See, on the money. Love it. Starting to get to be able to sight that one in. Getting used to seeing that size. A little bit fat, but let's take a measurement, see how we're doing, then we'll tune that up. On the money. Beautiful. All right. Trim the fatness from this hot dog down a little bit here. Looks like a hot dog with handles. Now let's see what this one looks like. And that's got a lot of shimmer right there. Woo. Cool swirling. All right. I think it may be time for some Mentos. That looks cool. Let's find the center. Actually, let's go for a couple of lifesavers. Something in the middle. We'll do 3 lifesavers. Here's an idea. Get this one here. Little lifesaver down. 1 3/16. On the outside to be a little smaller than the one in the middle. So the one on the outside is 0.68. This one here is 0.7. So we're going to take a little bit off of that, and then this one in the middle is 0.7. little bit off that left one there. Not much. Just a little bit. And the cool thing is, visually, they'll be equal, which is good. All right, now, come in with this guy here. New design, Lee. Ends. The new design. That looks pretty cool. Wonder why I never thought of that before. Alright, time for finishing. Blower off. Forward. Air on. I just like squirting the air. My dad had a gas station when I was a kid on Bethany Home Road in Phoenix, Arizona. And one of my favorite things to do out there was to fix inner tubes and blow that air. I think I was 6. This is back in the day when cars had inner tubes in the tires, the bias ply tires of yesteryear. And those tubes were excellent for going down rivers. So Dad would, when he sold the tires, he would pull out the old tubes and save them for me, and I'd fix the old tubes and then sell them for $2 or $3, I think they went for. And that's how I made extra money as a 6-year-old. Why I needed extra money as a 6-year-old never dawned on me, you know. But I did. What's that, Catherine? Well, that would be true for sure. I agree with that. The skill wasn't lost, that's for sure. I'm just not sure why I needed extra money. Or maybe that was just in my head that I needed extra money. Because all I did was buy candy. I mean, I was 6 years old. I was living at home, of course. And my mom and dad were feeding me and clothing me and all that good stuff. I guess my dad was teaching me then that you always need extra money. And I always thought, why not save a little bit of what you got? That way you don't need extra. Do I know who? Not heard of that person. Yep. Sure. Yep. Well, there's nothing wrong with learning how to work. Mm. Yep. Were the papers late? That's it. Nothing wrong with failing. Like I teach people in hypnosis, failing's fine. That just means you learned one more way not to do it. Yeah, you're just learning. What's that?
Just as mad at something.
Something not working, or she
Yep. Where's that Kev at? Where's that at?
Discord chat.
Oh, Discord. Welcome and rules.
Welcome and rules.
Hey, Christy. Face with symbols over mouth. What's that? I saw you post something in the welcome and rules.
It's like cussing, like.
I don't know what that means. How can we help you? Is she's not even in here, is she? Oh no, she's not in the list. Might be out. Maybe she's mad she had to go. Don't know.
What did I miss?
Look up in the welcome and rules. Anything I can help you with, Christy? You might be listening on YouTube, whatever. Let me know. And I'm not monitoring the YouTube chat right now, and Lee's all broke down there in Florida, so he has to get his computer fixed. So if I miss something, I apologize. Let me know, and I shall get right to it. Although I have a TV above my head, I'm watching the lathe on the TV right now. Cool, yeah. Just help Lee out there in case anybody needs something. I don't want to miss anybody. Pearly, that's the word. Yeah, pearly. All right, now we're going to slow this one down, finish it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not done. I got to polish it. This is, which pen is this, Care? This one for Marcia. Is this? Oh, the New Year's Eve pen. Yeah, this is a New Year's Eve pen.
She hasn't paid yet, but I'm not worried.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Slowing it down now before I buff it. Oh, yeah. Pearly on this one, big time. Look at this side right here as I go back and forth. A lot of great movement. A lot of great colors in here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Purple, green, orange, brown, or whatever. I think that's some kind of bronzy thing next to that. There's a little bit of clear here in the head. This right side tip, which always makes it look cool. A lot of swirling through that clear there. And of course, we've got this pearly on that side. That's way cool. All right, you guys will see that in a few seconds. Buffer is on. Or maybe Christy Bigelow stubbed her toe. And that's what those emoticons are for. Oh, yeah. That could be. Hope things are going well there. I just don't know what those little face emoticons mean, or symbols, or whatever they call those things. All right, all polished up. One last look at this bad boy. Looks great. Let me flip it around the way it was oriented before. Yeah. That looks so cool, doesn't it? And this is my new design. 3 certs and some bubbles in the middle. Just made that up. I love that effervescence or that pearlescence. I don't know what that causes that, because we didn't put some type of pearl mica in there. I guess mica has its own pearly look if it's thin enough. But that's pretty cool. I'm mesmerized by it. Okay, we'll put that in the bag. That'll be for Carrie to move on out of here. What's next there, baby?
Amber Miller.
And who's this?
Amber Miller.
You don't know who it is?
Yeah.
Ah, very good. Barbie Pink.
That's what I'm calling it. I don't know.
That
what it
works.
is.
C photo A for the finger hold. Oh, okay. So this one?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, that's a big, long, slopey thing.
And then she wants this style.
So she wants vases with the big, long, slopey thing?
No. She
Oh.
wants faces.
Okay.
See photo A for finger hold.
Oh,
This is just her finger hold.
what is it?
I think it's the normal medium.
0.55? Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
can
then-
do that.
Rounded ends. like
Gotcha.
This exact style.
So she wants it vase, just like I did for Marion.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I just did for Marion.
Okay then.
Right on the money. I got it. Instructions have been absorbed. I hope. I ask enough questions to keep myself out of trouble or get justifiable deniability. Keep myself out of trouble. I'm with you there because I can't tell how long the pen is. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. It looks like about a 0.55. But when I show you this blank, you're going to be like, whoo, that's some pink. Yeah, Carrie calls it Barbie pink. I'm not sure this is actually Barbie pink, but
Like a rose red pink and then a
it'll be pink.
bright Barbie pinkish.
Here we go.
It's
This is a cocoon blank, so you know it's gorgeous. By the way, Enablers Outpost won the cocoon blanks thing, and I wrote them both and congratulated them. Couldn't have happened to a better couple. I think they've been around a couple of years as far as I could tell, and got a lot of experience and make some really cool pens. Somebody gonna say something? Well, they do a great job. They've been, been around a while. But I wrote them. It's Elizabeth, and what's the fellow's name again? Elizabeth and who, babe? What's her husband's name?
Elizabeth and Edward.
Elizabeth and Edward. Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Somebody tried to throw them under the bus and say they cheated and stuff. I'm like, when I looked at all the people that were putting in there, I'm like, who's going to win it? It's going to be Enablers Outpost, or it's going to be, some other maker that makes a ton of, maybe Donna Bass or something like that, because she's been around a while. So,
He got 4.
what's that? Oh, I don't know how you cheat. So it's interesting so when Cocoon does something like that, the whole purpose of that contest is to get more people at the Cocoon website buying blanks. Or whatever, diamond painting pens, duck calls, knife blanks, whatever the case may be, whatever they're selling, the whole purpose is to get more people. So it's essentially get all your friends to come here and like your post and sign us up and be part of our group and watch the drops and buy the blanks and that kind of stuff. So from a marketing standpoint, very good move on their part. I like the business acumen of it. As far as somebody else wanting someone to desperately win, I appreciate that too, because everybody has their favorites. And I'm not offended by anybody loving something. I mean, hey, this is America. These are the world. You can do what you want. And so those two things taken into consideration, the whole purpose was for us turners to throw something up there and to get all our friends to like it. That's simple. I mean, it's a smart move. What's that? I haven't touched it. Probably me talking. Let me finish the tough work here and then we'll get on with it. Oh yeah, it's when I'm grinding. I don't know what the difference is. Oh man, this is a pig pen. Whew. Okay, done with the hard work. Yeah, so, you know, for someone to get all butthurt because they said they cheated, I'm like, nobody cheated. The whole idea is to get more people on board and over there to tune, and it succeeded well because I think the membership went up a couple hundred people. So I'm like, good job, people. I love it. I love a good plan, and I love a good plan that's executed well. And Enablers Outpost definitely deserve to win because they got the most votes. That's how it works. I don't know how else you can shave that monkey. Yeah, you know how hard that is to do. Like, whatever. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't get into the drama. I just congratulated them. I said maybe one day we'll all work together. I said 'cause everybody's got their flavor. You know, we got our flavor and they got their flavor, and you know. What's that? Oh yeah. Yep. Correct. You know what? If somebody wants my opinion, they need to pay me for it. So make it a cheeseburger, make it a bucket of wings, whatever the case may be. Pay me. Pay me. What'd they do? Yeah, not a lot of value there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, Whataburger will give you a free cheeseburger if you fill out their thing and put their little code on there. Get people in the door. Please come back. And of course, it's, you know, it's a free burger with your next purchase, so you got to purchase something. Correct. Christy was not happy with waiting, apparently. We hope so. Hopefully she's doing well. Hopefully she's doing we're doing vases on this one. We already had that queued up at the sides. Let's get us a center point here. All right, Lee, well, we're glad you were here, and take care, and we can't wait for your hard drive to arrive so you can almost be normal again. I'm live on YouTube. I am. I think I am. Let's see. Yep, we're still live. Let me go. I got to forward here. I'm an hour behind.
Over by my diamond thingy. Let's see how that works out.
Yep, we're still live. The first shot was defective. That's not good. That's okay. We appreciate you, and all your neighbors appreciate you doing live. Especially the people at church. Let's see, which vases does she want? She wants vases facing out. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm not sure what's causing that because I didn't change anything. Well, I know it goes 5.5 hours. And we're going 2 hours into this thing here, so I don't know. Wish I knew. Cool. All right, time to finish up now. Let's get the diaper in place. It's really pink. Oh yeah. It's so pink in a bright light it probably hurts your eyes. What did you want to do? Yes, ma'am. Who's this talking now? Caroline. Oh, very good. Welcome in, Caroline. Didn't know you were here. I can't keep all the voices straight yet. I will eventually. You know. And just at the point I do that, I'll probably be senile. Catherine, do not be down on yourself. We all wish we had an accent that people could distinguish us with. Unless you're from Louisiana, I can't really get it. Or maybe the South Shore of Boston. No, you're not. Which is like German. Coke, yep. You're not related to them super rich dudes, are you? My grandmother's maiden name is Niedermeyer. Yep, all got a little bit of German in us, don't we? German, Belgian, Swiss, Dutch, whatever that thing is. Whew, this thing is gorgeous. What's that, babe?
He is watching YouTube, so he said he can't talk on Discord.
Who? Oh. Yeah, well.
What will he do without him talking?
Well, his computer is
I know that.
not behaving, so his hard drive arrives soon.
Like, he
Yeah.
always talks.
Yeah, the girls are keeping up the slack. Don't worry.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All my new girlfriends, they're doing good.
Oh, okay, yeah,
They're friends and they're girls.
That shirt matches your short hair.
Catherine, I missed what you said. I got the blower in my ear. Hang on a second here. I can turn the blower off because I'm finishing. I forgot. Lee didn't remind me to turn the blower off. Okay, that takes a lot of noise out of the room. Go ahead again, Catherine. So here's what I believe about that. One is nobody's as good looking to Mr. Frog as Mrs. Frog. And if everybody had a type, there'd be a whole lot less people in the world. So like personally for me, I go for, if I were out there looking around, and let's say I'm standing in a bar and I'm looking around the bar, I wouldn't notice the more glamorous looking girls because I usually go for the cuter girls. And if the cuter girl has red hair, man, she got my heart. So, but what's that? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So, but my buddy Ryan, you know, he goes for the brunette, Hispanic looking kind of woman. My buddy Nick, he goes for more of the Asian type, right? He thinks Asians are the best looking people on the planet, and he's a Mexican guy from Chicago, so, or half Mexican, half European. So everybody loves something different. That's the best part. I'm telling you. Yep, there you go. Because you rarely may your type. Because guys they look for a woman who's secure and and emits certain attributes. They don't even realize they're looking for that. So they have a physical idea of what they're looking for, and then they end up with something completely not in that realm. And they're like, "How did that happen?" Well, because you didn't really know what you were looking for, but your brain knew what you were looking for. And then for women, they're looking for security, leadership, strength, you know, that kind of stuff. You look at me, I'm not a Tom Cruise looking movie star guy, but Carrie likes me because I'm solid and big. You know, I'm muscular. I don't wear. I've never been a medium since about the ninth grade. So Tom Cruise is what? Oh yeah, he's tiny. He's like 5'7". He's a little guy. This looks pretty cool. This has got some very subtle, clear swirls in it. Can't wait to see this thing buffed up. But and what's interesting is the clear part in this is actually tinted pink. And there's a little bit of purple here on the right end. Don't know where that's coming from.
Hey, Tim,
It might be coming from the metal. I don't know.
ask Caroline how long she wants for New Year's Eve.
Caroline. Carrie wants to know what, Carrie?
How long she wants.
Talk to Caroline.
How long, Caroline? I'm getting ready to do your custom order so you can pay for your pen since you're on and Tim can do it. You want it 5 1/4 or 6 inches?
The short one is
5 1/4.
5 1/4 is roughly so. So if you're a real flipper and you want to be super efficient flipping, people go for the 4.5.
Her cocoon blanks that she just got.
one thing is for me. I like the shortness, but I actually prefer a little bit more to hold on to the design. It's okay. I don't hate it. I just don't love it.
I got you.
So, let me just do 5 1/4 will be fine for this one.
Okay.
And I'm looking at my Groovy Girl pen, and I would like that shape that you just did for that pen.
This is vases.
Faces. That's what I did for your Groovy Girl, I think.
Super popular style. Yeah, yeah. She can't hear you, Care, if you're talking to her. I didn't hear what you said.
Do you want rounded edges or baseball?
Do you want baseball or the pointy edges like I've done on these? Pointy ones, Care. All right, now here we come back to the camera with this buffed up pen. Just a tiny bit bright. You probably can't see it locally there, but I can see it in person, of course. And again, yeah, this purple. There's some purple in there, which is really weird. It's the only place in the whole blanket's purple.
Where is that?
Maybe the other 4 blanks had more purple swirling around. They got the transparent pink clear,
It's still pretty.
but look at this purple. Must be in the other blanks, and it just happened to
Yeah.
flow there.
Or just at the end of it. You know how you use
Okay,
four
let
at
me
the
get
end?
myself blown off here. That buffer likes to put out a bunch of fuzzies. Gets all over my face. Okay, let's get I probably need more Q-tips, baby.
Okay. I'll give you 2.
Yeah, give me 2. 2 Q-tips. I'm just getting the dust out of the end here.
This one's a little rough on the end. Not that it matters, but you could cut this.
Let's see, what time's it getting to be? 4:30. Yeah, gotta work in about an hour and a half.
Did you do any pours before the live?
We did one right at the beginning. We won't see it, we won't pull it out before we're done here today, but we will pull it out and cut it up and put it in the Facebook group.
The colors were out of control by Richard Lorenz. That his new bird. Those were the colors.
Yeah. I ordered that one too. I might have to teach him get some hypnotherapy for.
I saw the colors. I'm like, oh, bird.
Buy more. Buy more.
Oh no.
Yeah, part of the part of the world is being realistic. You know, Carrie has, I don't know how many kids you have, 150.
Yeah, but
She'll never do them her whole life, so eventually she'll sell them, some of them off. But
I have a pile of ones I'm going to de-stash, but
Probably not hard.
it's like, oh, well, what if I have an event for that?
might have an event for that. I might do that before somebody dies.
Somebody made an acronym up and I thought, well,
BLE. You know, and I got more tools than I'll probably ever use very often.
Well, who was it that said he regrets giving away this one tool and he should have kept it and now he wish he didn't do that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just
Same thing for diamond painting kits. Oh, I shouldn't have given that away.
all right.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
That is it for today. I've got to get ready for work, and we will break out that. Oh, by the way, let me show you what else I'm working on here. Let me come back over to the bench here. Wanted to show you one of the things that we're doing. So one of the other little pursuits I've got, and I've not done it yet, and I'm getting very close, is knife making. And when I say knife making, I mean, I would really love to have a forge and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But the reality is I don't have enough time for all that stuff. So I've taken this blank, and you guys will recognize this blank. But essentially, I have sanded one side down. This side's already flat because this was the bottom when I cut it away. And you'll see it in the live here in a second. It's on YouTube. But this is a knife blank that you can buy. It's already completely finished as far as metalwork goes, but it needs a handle. So what I will do is I've already traced this onto here to figure out where on this design I want to include in this handle. and this being the outside. So I will place that against there, drill the holes, put the rivets in there and stuff, and then this one will go on the other side, and I'll have cut out the knife shape by then, at least a little fatter than normal. Rivet, glue it all together, and then I will finish the knife, and I will have a knife with a handle that looks like that, or more like that there. In fact, I've traced it out to be this section of the knife here. So that's the next step. So when I make these, I bought this particular mold specifically so I could cut off the bottom, however this goes. I cut off the bottom 1/2 inch, and then I cut it again so I can get these two side pieces, and then I can use them to make a knife scale and put it between my knives. So that's what we're working on as well. And then we just started imbibing on these trays. So now I'm gonna fill the back of these in with some clear, and we will call those trays. Right now we're almost just giving them away just because we're just playing. But these will come too, and these are those little knick-knack trays that you put things in. This one's a little thin because I only poured it halfway with the color. I'm going to pour clear on the back so it finishes it up, and then I route the edges so that it's nice and smooth, and that's the projects we're working on. Anyway, everybody. Oh, go ahead.
I want to send you my grill tongs. I've never found another pair like them in the handicraft.
And what is it?
My tongs for my grill.
Oh, tongs. You mean to put handles on?
Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah, it would.
Yeah, there's ice
They're
cream
right there.
scoops. Everything you could imagine that has a handle, they somehow use these knife scales for them. And you could even pour custom scales to do that.
I might have to send them to you.
Yeah, if you had some kind of particular color you wanted or swirl or whatever, then we could cast those up. In fact, I don't know how big the tongs are, but this mold right here that I'm looking at on screen now, this is actually a bottle stopper mold, but you don't have to fill the whole thing up. But I would imagine if you filled it probably 2/3 full and then cut it in half horizontally, that you would have 2 scales for your tongs. And so you'd get some really good motion in there. That'd be neat. That'd be way cool. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff you can do with this resin. Carrie and I are just scratching the surface and coming up with more and more ideas. But this is essentially our retirement plan. When I say retirement, 6, 7, 8 years.
Plan.
Yeah, just to give us something to do, keep our minds going, keep involved with people. Because I don't know what you do when you retire. I'm not good at traveling. Carrie likes to, but I travel so much now. If I never traveled again, I'd be fine. I mean, right now I have 278,000 miles on Delta alone. So that's a lot of flights. So I'm happy to be home in the shop. But anyway, everybody, thank you for being here today. We will go live again probably tomorrow afternoon. Got to work tonight. We got done pretty good last night, about 2:33 in the morning, so I was in bed by about 3:15. Slept till about 9 or 10, and then I was up for the day. I said, hey, let's go live, and I work again tonight, managing that crew for Hudson, and then we will sleep in the morning, and then get up, and we'll go live again. And then we can spend more time because I don't work Friday night. Anyway, it was an absolute pleasure I'm sorry, somebody want to say something? I don't mean to interrupt. Carrie?
What's that? Yeah.
Tim,
Yes?
I had an idea for the trade you want to give away. Why don't you give it away on the Facebook when you have the search number on Drivers or on YouTube?
Yeah, we'll probably be doing that as well. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned. We just hit 700 members. We're going to let it stabilize for just a short bit. And then we will, on top of that, figure out a bunch of stuff to give away. So we'll get to about 7:05. That we call that stable, and it won't go back to because can't have a celebration at 700 when you're at 698 because 2 people left, right? It's sort of funny. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole bunch of fun stuff. That's for sure because we're pretty excited to have this community, this group, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, for some reason, nothing is responding on my computer. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, I can't end the broadcast. I can't. Weird. Nothing's working. Anyway, everybody have a good day, and we shall talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Everything is frozen. I can't figure it out.